realize it was the same day, or, like, did we always know?
We always knew, but we just weren't gonna say a word.
Perfect.
Holly is not dedicated to dance, and I think that it's very reflective on the way that Nia dances.
No, ma'am. So what we're not going to do is that. And what we're not going to do is that. And we're not going to do that. She's fucking graduating with a doctorate.
Dear Kathy.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Shut up at this point. Like, what? She didn't wake up one day and was like, not really feeling doing that dance. And even if she did, that'd be okay.
It's the day of the auditions.
Ooh, yes. Here we go. What, the best thing to do in the whole world?
Eat a donut.
Remodel.
Oh, I was saying...
Organize the studio.
Eat a donut.
Abby's panicking, and so she's, like, rearranging furniture.
She legit says, I have a beautiful facility. Ma'am, when was the last time you swept the beautiful facility?
6 days from
and
never.
Or pruned the bushes outside the beautiful facility.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
I don't even think there's mulch.
This talent scout will be judging my girls on their dancing, singing, and acting. So this is a really big deal, and he takes ordinary children and makes them into Broadway stars.
If that's what you want to call it.
Okay.
But we learn that the casting agent is Cesar Rocha. He is a casting agent from Telsey and Company. He's originally from Miami, and he went to the University of Cincinnati's College Conservatory of Music in Theater Design and Production program, concentrating in stage management. He's worked for Telsey and Company since 2009, and he's helped cast Wicked, Into the Woods with Meryl Streep, Smash on NBC, Cirque du Soleil's Paramore, and so many more. And he's also on the New York Board of Casting Society of America. And you want to know a little bit about Telsey and Company? Okay, you're going to learn. Telsey and Company was founded in 1988 by Bernard Telsey and is an award-winning organization of casting professionals in New York City with clientele literally everywhere. Some of the more, like, famous to non-theater people, some of the things that they've cast would be Rent, Wicked, In the Heights, Hairspray, The Color Purple, Legally Blonde, the TV show Dan in Real Life, the movie Across the Universe, Sex and the City, and literally so many more. However, I did some digging, and as of this recording in June of 2021, their social media accounts have been deleted. Their website doesn't exist anymore, and the staff that I know personally that work for them, they have new jobs. Their office spaces are for rent. I've been hearing rumblings in the last couple months from people in the theater world that I know that they have filed for bankruptcy citing the pandemic. So that's kind of sad.
Jeez, and rise this pandemic Lovato.
This Pandora's box.
I can't.
So Abby's screaming about everything. Nia has an 8.5 by 11 resume that's stapled onto the back of a picture. Side note, if you're going to go to an audition, most people would recommend that your resume is printed on the back of your headshot so that when it's tossed into a bin, it does not become separated, because if at the end of the day a casting agent finds a loose resume and or a headshot, they're just going to throw it away. They're all like rehearsing last minute and they're really, really nervous.
And then, of course, Chloe,
because she's the guinea pig.
And she has to go first.
Yep.
And she looks so scared, but precious. And she starts crying, and Christy's like, don't you cry, Chloe.
I hope Chloe does great in front of the casting director. She has a cute personality, you know, a talented dancer. But sometimes, you know, when the pressure's on, I have seen Chloe either rise to the occasion or kind of crumble under the pressure. So, you know, it's always a toss-up.
But
sad.
What we see of the audition, I think she did a pretty good job.
Yeah, she looks cute. She looks good. And then Nia's up next without her mom, and she's asked to sing, and she gets a little nervous. And here's where I have a question. So do we think that Abby knew ahead of time exactly what was going to be required of this audition?
Absolutely.
So then why did we not better prepare the kids? If they're representing you and they're auditioning under your name, wouldn't you think that it would be a good idea to make sure that all of the girls are very confident in the songs that they have chosen to sing and are very confident in their acting sides. Because she's particular about no freaking flip-flops at a dance competition. Okay, well, I just think it's ridiculous.
I am very disappointed in my girls at the audition. It should have been a piece of cake for them. But instead, they got in there and acted like they had no idea what they were doing in front of Caesar.
Back it up. We're backing it up. We gotta back up the train just a little bit. When we are cleaning that damn studio, she says, this casting agent is coming and this is a first. Ma'am, you mean to tell me that this is the first time a casting agent has called you?
No, ma'am, it's not.
Or done anything, or
cast a TV show. But I still am upset, like, have none of them taken an actual acting class? Did you not send them to someone who was going to prep them for an audition?
No,
they
do it all in house. Abby does it. She is the controller. She is the queen.
Yeah, but when were they supposed to rehearse? In between screaming and the 32 million hours of dance and freaking acro classes? Well, and then Paige gets in there and she's doing great, and then she
forgets her dance.
Again, it's the same dance.
Paige.
I know, and then Brooke goes in there. And this is totally something I would have accidentally done. Or maybe, no, this is something you would have done to me, to be honest.
Yeah, she throws Paige under the bus and says she's annoying. Yeah. I absolutely 100% probably have done said thing.
Yeah. It was mean. Then Abby's out there, like, bitching about their school teachers and how they need to have reading comprehension for auditioning.
Side note, she says dance comes before school, so, like, which one is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Mackenzie and Vivi go in there.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, after they argue.
Before.
Yeah.
Abby says, if he asks you anything, the answer is yes. With an S.
Well, that's true, because saying yeah is kind of disrespectful to some people. They would consider that disrespectful, so I get that part.
No, but she didn't want them to say no.
True, but then that would be a lie.
Mackenzie, you want to sing? You're going to sing, honey. But, honey, why?
I want to sing.
Are you going to sing, Mackenzie? Then go in the car. Get the keys, sit in the car.
I go in.
Well, that's why we're here, to sing. I spend all this money for you to sing every week.
It's really clear that Mackenzie does not want to sing. So after her and Vivi do their duet, and he asks them to sing, Mackenzie says no, she doesn't want to. And then Abby butts in and
Didn't we just have that conversation in the other room?
Yes,
your mother pays all this money for you to sing.
She puts her foot in her mouth so bad. Like, ma'am, you are standing in the middle of an audition.
Stop it.
You are not normally allowed in for this.
Stop.
Stand in the corner and keep your mouth shut.
Just stop.
You're making yourself look bad. You're making yourself look so bad. Shut your mouth. Know your place. And then, of course, Melissa finds out that Mackenzie didn't sing, and so she's mad.
Okay, Kat. Okay. Walk away from me, please.
And she tells her to go away.
I know. Well, because she doesn't
Why did you have children? I'm asking this question again.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah. And then Maddie's up. She's last. And after she dances, Caesar tells her to breathe because he knows that she's super nervous. Abby just is in the corner bitching again about how disappointed she is. And now all of a sudden Maddie's crying because she's saying she didn't do everything she wanted to do. Nia wishes her mom was there. Mackenzie's head hurts. Vivi's stomach hurts. This whole thing's a fucking mess.
A damn mess.
Yeah. But what day is it now?
Day of the showcase. Recital.
And Melissa and Kathy are shopping for jewelry for their mom dance.
I'm very confused.
Because then you don't actually see them wearing any jewelry for their mom dance.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Not really.
I don't think it was the jewelry that they bought, but...
Yeah. I don't think that Melissa is at my level of style. But she's the only one that volunteered to go shopping with me today.
Ma'am. Nobody is on your level of style, let's be honest.
But also nobody wants to put up with your bullshit for however long it takes to film this situation.
I love her handbags, and I so love the way she dresses. She looks so cute every time I see her.
Ma'am, are you blind?
Yes.
I would say next to the dance studio, that shopping is like my all-time hobby. When I'm shopping with people and they're done, I've got 4 more hours to go in high heels.
Okay.
Also, we learned that Kathy plays bunco.
Oh.
Like a granny. And they call her a purse whore.
And then we also find out that Melissa has the most uncomfy, awkward, horrible laugh.
A purse whore.
And Melissa's a fake laugher.
Are we shocked, though?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
6 hours till the showcase. Blech. Recital.
And they're doing a rehearsal? Why is it the same day?
Dress rehearsal should be the night before. Thank you so much. Come again.
Thank you. Yes, so the kids don't get tired, so you have time to do the whole thing, and I just don't understand. Abby's calling the show from the back of the house, which makes sense. Yeah, not a problem with that.
That's like typical.
Yeah, don't have a problem with that. But then she lectures them about call time, and she says that a call time is when you need to be dressed and ready to go on stage, and it's not just when you're walking in the door, and I say to that, preach. This is another time when I agree with Abby. Call time is when you are ready to get on that stage, not when you're walking in the door. Then Abby notices that Holly's not there. She's at work. And then Kathy takes this opportunity to throw Holly straight under that bus.
She threw her under it, rolled over her a few times, and then drove away.
Yeah. And Kathy's upset because they had to redo the whole dance, and she's not sure if it's going to work great.
So then she asks Abby to be in the dance.
And you know what Abby says? I can't. Insurance-wise, I can't.
Excuse me?
And she's like, well, I don't even do my own choreography, let alone somebody else's. But all she had to say was, no, I can't do it because I'm calling the show. That to me is a good excuse.
I'm so excited that the casting agent from New York is here to see Maddie. I think that she's going to blow him away, and maybe he'll see me in the mom dance and cast us in something together.
Poor Kinsey.
Right? Makes me so sad. They're going through things, and of course the lollipops for the Sugar Daddy's dance aren't finished yet. They look like a hot damn mess. It looks like just some styrofoam on some PVC pipe.
That has like a drawing on it, like where they were supposed to like cut it out or something, I guess.
Yeah. It's like duct tape for Jesus. It's awful looking.
As far as being the studio owner of Candy Apple's Dance Center, we would never, ever go to dress rehearsal, let alone the performance, and our props would not be done. They are done weeks beforehand.
Woo! Want a cookie?
Yeah, but also, yes, they should be. They should be done early. Yes, how the kids are supposed to rehearse with that. Like, that's dangerous. It's a different weight.
Why also have those big freaking props?
They're not that good. Like, we get it. It's supposed to be the Sugar Daddy's candy, but, like, also...
It doesn't look like it. Here we are. The evening of the showcase recital.
And the audience is pretty empty. Did you notice that?
Oh, girl.
So then Abby says she's going to sit in the lighting booth, but then she just sits the side of stage. She's not sitting in the lighting booth.
Right, which is very confusing.
She just sits side of stage, which might be the stage manager's booth or just like the stage manager's desk, because there's a lot of theaters where the stage manager's desk is on the side of stage, which is fine, but that's not the lighting booth. The lighting booth was what she was in during the dress rehearsal. Exactly. But she says she sits there so that she can see the dance from a different vantage point, so she can see what they're going to take to nationals.
I don't know how she can see anything with those lights in her eyes.
Well, not just that, but like all the curtains. And now it's time for the mom's dance.
Buckle up, bitches. It's about to go down.
So they're doing pretty good, and I'm pretty impressed with them.
And they're like Lindying all over the place.
Lindy's for days.
And Melissa does
a leap.
And it was like halfway decent.
Yeah.
Kelly does like a kick and a pose, and that was like halfway decent. And then Christy just comes out and is like...
Passe pose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Killed it. And then Kathy.
And then Kathy just improvises. She just improvises for days.
What are you doing? Why?
I pretty much took center stage and I improvised, but I think that the moms probably should have expected that being a dance teacher
I was gonna put some of my own thing into it to jazz it up. They should have expected that. And if they didn't, then they got caught with their pants down.
Ma'am, you choreographed this. What do you mean you're going to put your own spin on it?
Again,
this was already...
Why?
This was already your own spin because you choreographed this dance.
But, like, the moves that she put in it, like, what was she doing?
Nothing besides being sassy.
And, a shimmy.
Like, walking across the stage and posing. Nothing. It's time for the sugar daddy's number.